This is my pressure switch, and this is me replacing it. Stick around and I'll show you how to replace a pressure switch. Hey guys, welcome to Daddicated. My name is Andy. I like to fix stuff, build stuff, and remodel stuff on this channel. If you enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button and let's begin. First, turn off the power that's going to the pressure switch. In my case, it's my well pump pressure switch, so I have a nice switch over here. However, you may need to switch off the circuit breaker. Next, take a 5/16 socket and loosen the nut on the cover of the pressure switch and remove the cover. You can use a multimeter to make sure that the power is fully turned off by touching the leads on the electrical wire. Keep in mind, this is usually powered by 220 and it can kill you. Next, open the valve on the bottom of the pressure tank and release the pressure of the pressure tank. Then, loosen the conduit that is connected to the switch. You may need to use a screwdriver and some channel locks if the switch is old and rusty like mine. Before removing existing wiring, open the cover of the new switch and compare them to see if the setup is the same. Make sure you take a lot of pictures of the wiring before you remove it, so it'll be easier for you to use it as reference. Next, remove one set of wires from one side. It is a good idea to label your wires in the same order as they're installed for an easier installation. I marked mine 1 and 4, where 1 is the furthest and 4 is the closest to me. Then I removed the next wire and labeled it 2, and the wire after that labeled it 3, and pulled out all the wire, freeing the pressure switch from all the wiring. Since my setup is really old, I decided to replace the nipple as well. Next, take some channel locks and unscrew the pressure switch and the nipple. We live in Florida, so with all the rain and humidity, mine is all rusted out. Then, inspect and clean the threads in the hole from any old Teflon tape or debris. Next, set up your new pressure switch and the nipple by unboxing the new pressure switch. It's always a good idea to open up the instruction manual and read through it to help you understand how this is supposed to be installed. Then, unscrew the nut and remove the cover. As you can see, this one's so nice and shiny compared to my old rusty one. Next, take the nipple and some Teflon tape and apply the tape on the threads. Typically, you want about 3 to 4 revolutions of tape on the threads. Then, screw the nipple into the new pressure switch. Use some channel locks to tighten it. Next, take the pressure switch assembly and screw it into where the old pressure switch was. Since the pressure switch is big enough, I was able to tighten it by hand, but you may use some channel locks if you feel necessary. Loosen the electrical screws and use the wire strippers if necessary to strip your old wires. Then, pull the wire through the pressure switch and tighten the conduit nut back on. Next, make a J-hook using pliers. This makes it easier connecting the wire to the contacts. Then tighten the screw down to lock the wire in place. Next, connect the ground wire to the base of the pressure switch. Then connect the other wires on the other side as per the labels you did earlier. Next, do the same thing and wire all the wires on the other side. Now, it's time to test the pressure switch. Make sure to close the bottom valve where you drained the pressure tank. Then, turn on the power and watch the pressure build up. See at what set point the pressure trips as it rises. Once the desired pressure is reached, the contacts will open and the pump will turn off. Then you can drain the tank and verify at which pressure the pressure switch engages and turns on the pump. If necessary, you may adjust the air pressure of your pressure tank. To do this, check out the video in the cards or in the description below. Then place the cover on and you're all set. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.